Thank you, Outstanding Ohio, for another chance to share a fun video with you guys. If you want to look back, I did do a video about natural products that are great for the springtime, just for living in Ohio, things that come up like allergies, bug bites, just the heat and humidity that happens. But yeah, natural products have been our go-to. We don't need to use chemicals or anything super heavy or nasty to take care of all of it. So yeah, feel free to look back at that video, but today I'm going to share with you about meal planning. It's Make It Happen Monday, and so one thing that saves me so much time and definitely stress is meal planning. And I'll be honest, I don't do it all the time, but when I do, meal planning really helps me to not hate the question, "What's for dinner, Mom?" I've got 3 kids, 4, 2, and now we've got a 4-month old. So very busy, and just other things that we are into, like sports, things like that. So we stay active, and yeah. So meal planning, I know a lot of people are into it, but a lot of people don't know the best way to do it. So I'm going to share what I do. Hopefully it's some good tips and tricks for you guys. But I'm going to start with my calendar. This is what I start with, blank canvas, and then I just start by putting in different events that we've got going on. So places that we might be planning on going to, birthday parties, things like that go on the calendar. So obviously we're going to be out of town. We're not going to be making food. So start with that. And then from there, I actually go to our coupons, because meal planning, not only is it less stress, but it also is more budget friendly. So again, if we're going to go out to eat, I want to hit up places that we have coupons for. So we've got Talkie, Meldrum's, Pulp, even Subway. So even fast food places, if you've got the coupon, put it on the calendar, plan that time, especially, I mean, kids love going out for burgers and stuff like that. So yeah, and then if you have it already planned out, you're not going to get there and forget your coupon because it's already planned. So yeah, and then there are places, I don't know if you guys have ever looked it up, but there are places that do like a free kids meal or different things on different days. So that's helpful. Or different places have different deals on things. Like we enjoy Bubba's, and on Tuesday nights is when they have their pizza deal. We never go on Tuesday nights, so we never take advantage of their pizza deal. So that's something that I would put on one of our Tuesdays. Or like a Taco Tuesday, if you guys like to do that, put that on there. That way it's already planned out. And then from there, my next step is to hit up the ads. And so our favorite is Aldi. I think that for me, it's nice that it's small. I can go up and down the aisles. I actually have our local one memorized, what is in each of the aisles. Maybe you think that's cool, maybe you think that's sad, but it helps me because I can actually draw a map for my husband if he ever goes to the grocery store for me, and just let him know exactly where he's going. And so it makes his trip to the grocery store a little bit easier. But anyways, so I do look though to see if there's any other store that I should be hitting up, especially for things like meat, which can be a big hit to your budget, or just anything that you buy a lot of. We enjoy yogurt. Trying to think of what else we like. We like mac and cheese, yeah. And so sometimes I'll go if there's a deal someplace on that. It just depends. We also are not opposed to the off-brand, but anyways, so I do that, circle any good deals, and then from there I just go back to my calendar and I'll write down the different meals, starting usually with the meats. We have a deep freezer, which I think everybody should look into getting. I put it off for a while because I didn't think we need it, but it definitely is so nice to be able to just buy all the meats, because really, I mean, you can freeze them and they cook just fine when you pull them out. Just make sure to pull it out, obviously, a day or so in advance, which meal planning really helps with that. So that way you can pull out and have ready in your fridge any meats that need to thaw for the week. So yeah, I'll write down the meat, and then and I usually try to like mix my meats up. So like I don't have chicken. So I'll have like burgers, and then I'll have sausage, salmon, chicken, pork chops, and then I've got like a zoodles meal. So I try to keep it healthy also. Maybe one of these days I'll put together a make it happen meal and cook for you guys. But like I said, I've got 3 young kids. It's usually pretty noisy when I'm cooking. So we'll see if that ever happens. But if you guys need any ideas for meals, I am happy to share them. I've got some gluten-free meals that we do. We love veggies. We love making veggies delicious and fun. So I've got lots of great meals. But yeah, so I just kind of spread out my meats, and yeah, just fill up my calendar. Sometimes I'll like not be able to think of a meal, so I just Google it like we all do. Just type in whatever meat you're thinking of and just put dinner ideas and see what comes up. Or even if you have like a meat and a veggie. So like I looked up it's called butternut squash and sausage recipes, because I had those 2 things in my fridge and I found a great recipe. So yeah, searching online can pull up some fun recipes, or asking friends. So yeah, fill up the calendar, and then don't feel stuck to your calendar. I am always bouncing around because things come up. You might not feel like making that meal, or like something else was more pressing, so you don't have time for that meal, whatever it might be. So feel free to bounce around. Just cross off whatever meal that you stole from and then go back. It's not a big deal. It doesn't have to be something you are stuck to. So those are some of my tips. Hopefully something you can pull from that. And yeah, happy meal planning.